Today we're going to be reviewing the Porsche 963, Porsche's current LMDH racer. And something about it feels quite familiar. I just can't put my finger on what. Let's find out what it's like. Welcome back to CDT everyone, it is me Ditto, and today I'm going to be reviewing this, the very cool Porsche 963 LMDH racer. And I mentioned in the intro clip that it was familiar, and that's because I've actually reviewed this car's predecessor in CDT before. This thing, the 919 Evo Hybrid. So, we already have the car's granddad, well, dad in this game, but the thing about this is, it's actually not as quick as the 919, not even as close in speed, at least in CDT. The 919, 33 million, and does 299 miles an hour. This is free on the season premium pass, but only does 228. So, interesting why Fox has gone down that route. The 963 itself, although being launched in 2023, so just last year, isn't just a successor to the 919 and the Porsche RS Spider. It's also a namesake successor to the Porsche 962, which raced in the 1980s. I think it was like a Group C racer. Anyway, those things are very cool and I like them a lot. And I can kind of see a resemblance, while also looking like a modern Le Mans car and a successor to the 919 and RS Spider. So, pretty good. I think you'll agree. In CDT, it also comes as standard with an amazing airflow design. Paint design, I mean. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's basically where, when they're designing the aerodynamics of this thing in the wind tunnel, they will use effectively like a hose pipe full of air and point it at the dead centre front of the car, and they'll see how the air curves around it. And these little lines show where the air goes round, which is very cool. It's also got exposed front wheels and rear wheels. A big roof-connected wing, which is where the wings also got a main strut connecting to the roof. That cool roof scoop. And annoyingly, it's still off-center like all the other Le Mans cars, which I don't know why they do that, actually. It's just annoying. And there's also a little heads-up screen over there, as well as a heads-up screen on the yoke steering wheel. Fortunately, this is actually a good yoke steering wheel, not like, a Tesla. Oh, and did I forget to mention the little airflow holes? Look at this. I mean, you can go straight through to the floor, effectively. It's got what I like to refer to as separated front wings, which just looks so goddamn cool. And as for power, you know, let's find that out as well. Off the line, really good acceleration. I'm impressed with it. It is a hybrid, so you would expect that, but even so, it's got good acceleration. And it keeps going, accelerating, right up to 228 miles an hour. So that's a plus as well. It doesn't peter off at the top end like, you know, it doesn't have Revuelto syndrome. And now we must test the cornering for, you know, a car with as bonkers aero as this Should be good, right? Well, I hope so. Let's find out. We've got some corners lined up. It's called this mountain pass, which I really love. And as you can see, it holds the road really well. Maybe a little hint of understeer, but barely noticeable. Steers near enough on point. And I really like that. And as for brakes, stops pretty much on its nose. I am extremely impressed with this so far. And now we must do what could possibly be its undoing. We've got to try and send it sideways. Pray for me, everyone. Sending the 963 sideways. Here we go. Oh, it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was either expecting it to be really grippy or just shit. And it's actually not too bad. It does feel a little disconnected and slightly too grippy, but that's not surprising. Remember, this isn't a drift car, and yet, still pretty good. The back end does have a bit too much grip, and you can certainly feel the front end grip as well. But they've got differing levels of grip, which is slightly off-putting. But eventually, you can bring it to heel. And I just said that as I was sending it into a wall. So you can definitely believe me with that one. Oh, fuck the irony. Anyway, so yeah. As it turns out, not bad. And now we take the 963 back to where it's supposed to go. The racetrack. This should be good. I'm looking at maybe a 38 or a 39. Somewhere around there. But, you know, fast stuff. Which doesn't actually sound that fast because isn't the world record something like a 27? Anyway, very quick. But, hopefully, this will do well. Because I like it. It's a good car. Right. Here we go. Off the line. Through here. Probably took a bad line. Brake. Oh. I braked a bit too much because the brakes on this thing are actually so good. I thought I was driving something with worse brakes. Here we brake. Nice line. This is looking to be a decent time. Oh, it's going to be lower than a 38 or 39. Okay, it was exactly in the ballpark of where I was saying. 38.8, that's a really good time. I am very impressed. The car has, at last, you know, what am I saying? The car's done well. I have to admit, I really like this. I do wish it wasn't nerfed beyond belief compared to real life. Oh no, it's actually accurate to real life. It's just the 919 Evo is buffed beyond mental stability. But I think I may have found a really good car. The 963, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant on the track. And it just feels so pleasant as well. It's refreshing. And that's why I really like it. So thank you all so much for watching. Not a rally car though. Interesting. But thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you in like a couple of hours with the VW IDR. Which should be good.